We live in a world obsessed with communication. We carefully craft our words, rehearse our pitches, and project an image of positivity, strength, and desire. We are taught that positive affirmations and clear intentions are the keys to unlocking our dreams. But what if the very words you utter, no matter how carefully chosen, are often a mask? Owen Hermstring delivers a startling, fundamental warning. Your energy often tells a completely different story than your words, revealing a hidden truth behind your field. This profound mismatch between your verbal intentions and your true energetic broadcast creates confusion in your reality and actively prevents you from manifesting what you consciously claim to want. Imagine your entire being as a complex broadcasting station. Your words are merely one channel, often the most superficial one that you consciously control. You might be broadcasting, "I am abundant," on that channel, but simultaneously, on deeper, more powerful channels, your subconscious beliefs are broadcasting, "Money is hard to get." Your body is broadcasting the tension of financial stress, and your emotions are broadcasting fear of scarcity. Hermstring is unequivocal. The universe is not deaf, but it is discerning. It listens not to the carefully constructed phrases you utter, but to the unfiltered roar of your underlying frequency. Your words can wear a mask, but your energy never lies. This means that the universe is receiving a cacophony of contradictory signals. It's like trying to order a gourmet meal in a bustling restaurant where the chef only hears the shouts from the kitchen, not your polite request. The confused, diluted signal you send out inevitably leads to a confused, diluted reality. This energetic misalignment creates deep internal friction. The constant effort required to maintain the mask, to say one thing while feeling and believing another, is profoundly exhausting. It siphons your vital creative energy, leaving you drained and perpetually stuck, unable to generate the clear, coherent broadcast needed for effortless manifestation. Moreover, this inauthenticity repels genuinely aligned opportunities and relationships. The universe cannot deliver the perfect job that requires true confidence if your underlying energetic signature is screaming insecurity. It cannot bring you a relationship rooted in trust if your emotional body is radiating fear of intimacy. You might attract experiences that reflect the masked version of yourself, but these will always feel superficial or unfulfilling because they don't resonate with who you truly are beneath the words. The ultimate danger of the mask of words is that the consistent failure to manifest what you consciously desire then reinforces the very underlying negative beliefs that caused the mismatch in the first place, cementing the lie that your energy is telling. To truly create, Hermstring insists, you must go beyond the words and harmonize your entire field. If your carefully chosen words can wear a mask, what about your body? Owen Hermstring teaches that your physical self is the ultimate truth teller, a direct, unfiltered conduit for your underlying energetic broadcast. While your conscious mind might be trying to project positivity, your body is simultaneously, and often unknowingly, revealing the hidden fears, doubts, and unaddressed emotions that your words try to conceal. This isn't a betrayal of you, but a vital energetic feedback loop that exposes the lie between what you say and what you truly radiate. Hermstring insists that your body is not merely a vessel, it is your most honest broadcaster, a living seismograph registering every subtle shift in your internal energetic landscape. Every persistent ache, every chronic tension, every recurring ailment is a direct readout of a hidden frequency, a subconscious belief or suppressed emotion that your words tried to silence and that your busy mind chose to ignore. In his profound observations, Hermstring noted, "Your body is not merely a vessel, it is your most honest broadcaster. Every ache, every tension, every recurring ailment is a direct readout of a hidden frequency, a subconscious belief or unaddressed emotion that your words tried to silence. When your energy lies, your body will eventually tell the truth." This means that physical symptoms are not just random misfortunes. They are the universe's way of delivering an undeniable message about your energetic state, compelling you to pay attention to a signal you've otherwise ignored. The energetic mechanism here is straightforward. Unprocessed emotions, limiting beliefs, and suppressed traumas don't just vanish. They are stored as energetic tension, blockages, or imbalances within your physical form. This stored energy becomes a consistent, often low-frequency broadcast that directly contradicts your conscious desires. For instance, someone consciously aiming for a relaxed, joyful life might perpetually carry tension in their shoulders and neck. This physical manifestation is broadcasting a signal of "I am burdened," "I carry the weight of the world," or "I am stressed," regardless of their verbal affirmations of peace. The universe, receiving the louder, more consistent signal of burden, continues to reflect back situations that reinforce that very feeling. Similarly, persistent stomach issues or digestive problems can often be linked to unaddressed anxieties, difficulty digesting life situations, or fear of the unknown. The body, in its wisdom, broadcasts "I am worried" or "I am resistant to what's happening." Or this constant energetic mismatch between your conscious intention and your body's unconscious broadcast is profoundly draining. Chronic pain or illness consumes immense amounts of attention and life force, diverting it from conscious creation towards merely managing physical discomfort. This perpetuates a feeling of being stuck, unable to move forward, because your energy is constantly being siphoned off by the unaddressed truth your body is trying to reveal. Learning to listen to your body's subtle and sometimes not so subtle cues is therefore paramount. It's about becoming fluent in your body's unique energetic language, understanding that every physical sensation is a clue, a piece of honest feedback about your current frequency. By acknowledging and addressing the energetic truth your body reveals, you begin to harmonize your entire being, allowing your true, authentic signal to finally radiate without hindrance. If your words can wear a mask and your body can reveal secrets through tension, what about your deepest feelings? Owen Hermstring asserts that your emotions are the purest, most direct form of energetic truth, the unfiltered scream of your inner world. Emotions are not merely internal states or reactions to external events. They are raw, potent, energetic emissions that are continuously broadcasting your dominant frequency to the universe. When you ignore or suppress these feelings, you don't make them disappear. You create a conflicted, jarring signal that inevitably attracts more of the very emotions you desperately try to avoid. Hermstring is clear. Your emotions are the universe's most honest barometer of your inner field, the most accurate reflection of what you are truly radiating. Every suppressed joy, every unacknowledged fear, every lingering sadness becomes a conflicted echo in your broadcast, creating static that dilutes your true signal. He states this plainly: your feelings are the universe's most honest barometer of your inner field. Every suppressed joy, every unacknowledged fear, every lingering sadness becomes a conflicted echo in your broadcast, attracting more of the very emotions you desperately try to avoid. The universe hears the echo, not your carefully constructed silence. This explains why you might consciously desire peace, but if you're subconsciously seething with unacknowledged anger or resentment, the universe receives that louder, more consistent signal, leading to situations that trigger more anger and resentment. The energetic mechanism behind this emotional echo is rooted in the very nature of energy. Emotions are pure vibrational frequencies. When they are suppressed, pushed down, ignored, or numbed, they don't vanish into thin air. Instead, they get stuck in your energetic field, often manifesting as physical blockages, linking back to the body's wisdom we just discussed. This creates a dense, low-frequency pocket of stagnant energy that continues to broadcast its painful truth. For example, a person who always smiles and says, "I'm fine," but inwardly seethes with unexpressed anger over injustices will consistently broadcast a low, aggressive frequency. This often attracts confrontational situations, people who take advantage of them, or even internal physical symptoms of suppressed rage. The universe simply reflects the underlying energetic truth of their suppressed anger. Similarly, an individual who never allows themselves to fully feel and process sadness or grief after a loss will create a broadcast of unresolved sorrow. This suppressed sadness becomes an energetic magnet, attracting more situations of loss, emotional heaviness, or depression. Conversely, someone who consciously tries to manifest joy by just smiling and forcing positive thoughts, but inwardly feels deep despair or anxiety, will send out a fragmented signal. Their energetic broadcast is one of inauthentic positivity masking true despair, which might attract superficial connections or circumstances that highlight their inner void. The power of Hermstring's insight lies in the uncomfortable truth that what you suppress, you amplify in your broadcast. The solution, therefore, is not to be ruled by your emotions, but to acknowledge and process them. Feeling an emotion fully, allowing its energy to move through and be released, prevents it from becoming a stuck, destructive broadcast. Only then can your feelings become truly aligned with your desires, transforming your emotional echo from a conflicted message to a clear, harmonious signal of your desired reality. Beyond the masks of words, the unspoken truths of your body, and the pure echoes of your emotions, lies the most powerful and often overlooked broadcast of all, your inner stories. These are the deeply ingrained narratives you tell yourself about who you are, what you deserve, and what is possible for your life. Owen Hermstring teaches that your mind is a relentless storyteller, and these stories are not mere passive thoughts. They are active, energy-shaping blueprints that continuously broadcast a dominant frequency, often overriding your conscious desires and dictating the very reality you experience. Imagine your inner story as a recurring program on your energetic radio station playing 24/7. If that program is titled, "I am always unlucky," or "I always struggle financially," or "I'm not good enough for true love," then regardless of what you consciously want, your entire field is vibrating with the consistent, coherent signal of that narrative. Hermstring is unequivocal on this point. Your personal narrative is not merely a reflection of your past, it is the blueprint of your future frequency. Every story you tell yourself about who you are, what you deserve, and what is possible becomes a compelling broadcast that the universe diligently fulfills. To change your reality, you must rewrite your internal script. This reveals the insidious nature of the narrative loop. Your inner story creates an energetic broadcast, which then manifests a reality that confirms the story, which in turn reinforces the story, cementing the loop and keeping you perpetually stuck. This loop is incredibly difficult to break because the narratives operate on multiple levels. They influence your emotions. A story of victimhood leads to feelings of anger and resentment. They impact your body. A story of constant struggle leads to physical tension and fatigue. And they filter how you perceive external events. You only see what confirms your existing story, even if other evidence exists. All of this feeds into a powerful, consistent, energetic broadcast that the universe mirrors with unwavering precision. Consider the person who holds a deeply ingrained, struggling artist narrative. Art is a struggle. You can't make real money from it. Despite their talent and passion, their energetic field broadcasts this scarcity and difficulty, leading to financial hardship, missed opportunities, and creative blocks, all confirming the story. Or the professional who constantly tells themselves, "I'm too busy and overwhelmed. There's never enough time." This narrative broadcasts chaos and limitation, leading to scattered energy, missed deadlines, and a continuous feeling of being perpetually behind, even if they're working tirelessly. The good news is that as humans, we are inherent storytellers. The key is to become aware that we are telling these stories about ourselves and to consciously choose to rewrite them. This requires deep introspection to identify the dominant narratives running in your mind. Are they stories of limitation, struggle, and unworthiness, often inherited from childhood or past traumas, linking back to the invisible contract? Or are they stories of empowerment, potential, and flow? The radical act of rewriting your internal script, of choosing a new narrative that aligns with your desired reality, is a powerful act of energetic sovereignty. It changes the core signal you transmit, allowing the universe to finally deliver a reality that reflects your true, empowering story rather than the old, limiting one. You've bravely uncovered the hidden lies in your energy, the masks of words, the body's unspoken truths, the echoes of suppressed emotions, and the loops of limiting narratives. Now the crucial question arises: how do you get your entire being to tell the truth? Owen Hermstring offers a clear, actionable path to realigning your frequencies, a practical discipline designed to bring all layers of your broadcast into unwavering coherence. It's not about forcing yourself to change, it's about a consistent, gentle calibration that allows your true signal to emerge. Hermstring insists that the secret to an undeniable broadcast isn't in amplifying one channel, but in harmonizing them all. He provides us with a roadmap for daily practice. The secret to an undeniable broadcast is not in amplifying one channel, but in harmonizing them all. Realignment is the daily discipline of bringing your words, body, emotions, and narrative into a single, resonant truth. The universe responds to coherence, not chaos. And this means actively working with each layer of your being. First, conscious language calibration. Start with your words. Regularly engage in I am declarations, not just as fleeting thoughts, but spoken aloud with genuine feeling and intention. For example, I am abundant. I am vibrantly healthy. I am a powerful creator. Feel the resonance of these words in your body. Simultaneously, practice Hermstring's I get to versus I have to reframe from our previous discussions. Catch yourself whenever you use I have to and consciously switch it to I get to, shifting your internal broadcast from obligation to empowerment. This consistent linguistic calibration powerfully reinforces your desired frequency. Second, somatic awareness and release. Your body is constantly broadcasting, often revealing suppressed truths. Practice daily body scans or mindful check-ins. Where do you hold tension? What subtle discomforts are present? These are clues to energetic blockages. Engage in movement and breathwork to release stored energy. Shaking, deep breathing exercises, stretching or dancing can physically release stagnant frequencies and trapped emotions. If a physical sensation points to a suppressed emotion, allow yourself to fully feel and process it rather than pushing it down. Third, emotional truthfulness and cultivation. Building on the previous point, practice acknowledging, not suppressing, all emotions. Allow yourself to feel anger, sadness, fear without judgment. Observe them as energetic currents moving through you rather than defining you. Once acknowledged, consciously choose to cultivate higher frequencies. Implement a daily gratitude practice, actively listing things you appreciate no matter how small. Seek out genuine, joyful action. Activities that light you up, filling your field with high vibrational energy. This consistent cultivation raises your emotional baseline. Finally, narrative revision. Your inner stories dictate your overall broadcast. When you catch an old limiting narrative, e.g., I'm not good enough, things never work out for me, actively challenge its truth. Ask, is this really true? Or is this just an old story I keep telling myself? Then consciously rewrite the script. Craft and rehearse new, empowering narratives about who you are becoming and what is possible. Actively look for and celebrate evidence in your life that supports your new narrative, reinforcing its power. This realignment process is a continuous dynamic dance. It requires daily vigilance, patience, and unwavering commitment. You might feel resistance, and old patterns will resurface, but by consistently bringing all 4 layers of your broadcast into harmony, you systematically override outdated energetic programs, clear your field of limiting frequencies, and align your entire being with the reality you truly desire. This commitment transforms you into a powerful, deliberate broadcaster, ready for the undeniable truth that follows. You've embarked on a profound journey of self-discovery, peeling back the layers of illusion in your energetic field. You've uncovered the mask of words, listened to your body's hidden truths, acknowledged your emotional echoes, and rewritten the limiting narratives that once bound you. You've diligently engaged in the practice of realigning your frequencies. Now we arrive at the ultimate reward, the pinnacle of Owen Hermstring's teaching, the undeniable truth that emerges when your entire being vibrates with perfect coherence. At this stage, your existence becomes a pure, authentic, and irresistible magnetic signal, compelling the universe to reflect a reality that perfectly mirrors your genuine self. Hermstring is absolute in his vision of this state. The universe is an impeccable mirror, incapable of deception. When your entire being broadcasts a single resonant truth, the reflection becomes undeniable. You cease to seek, you simply attract. This means that when there is no longer any mismatch, no conflict between what you say, what your body feels, what your emotions express, and what your inner stories dictate, your energetic field transmits an incredibly clear, powerful frequency. All internal friction dissolves, and external resistance simply cannot persist. The universe, in its perfect and immediate mirroring function, has no choice but to reflect this pure signal with astonishing precision, often bringing forth manifestations that exceed your wildest imagination. This ultimate alignment manifests as profound inner peace and an unshakable certainty that transcends circumstance. Life feels like it flows through you, rather than you pushing against it. You become a conduit for greater creative energy, where inspiration lands effortlessly and opportunities materialize with grace. Consider the individual who once struggled with the emotional echo of unworthiness. By realigning all their frequencies to "I am inherently worthy and deserving," they stop needing external validation and instead attract relationships that truly honor and cherish their authentic self. Their reality now mirrors the deep self-acceptance they cultivate. Or think of the person whose energetic field was once cluttered by the narratives of struggle and limitation. By consistently broadcasting, "I am a powerful creator," they find their work evolving into something deeply fulfilling and impactful, attracting resources and recognition with unprecedented ease. The physical ailments that once broadcast suppressed emotions might begin to dissipate as their body aligns with a frequency of vibrant health and well-being. This is the ultimate state of energetic mastery. It's not about achieving a singular goal and stopping. It's about entering a continuous state of creation where your identity is fluid and expanding, always aligning with your highest potential. The undeniable truth is that the power was always within you. Every previous lesson, from understanding the invisible contracts and energetic traps to embracing the joy of being and the power of surrender, has led you to this point. It's the continuous dance of refining your broadcast, leading to a reality that is a constant, joyful reflection of your most authentic, harmonized being. If Owen Hermstring's message resonated and you're ready to live from your undeniable truth, join our community. Subscribe to the channel now and hit the notification bell. We're dedicated to helping you master your energetic broadcast for a life of effortless attraction. Leave a comment below and tell us, what hidden truth about your energy are you ready to embrace and transform today? Your journey to authentic power starts when you align.